Hey! Welcome! Welcome to the studio. Welcome to week number 8 of our Quarantino celebration. And 8 weeks ago, I decided to start this little podcast series to give my world a way to sing, and more importantly, a reason to sing at home, just for themselves and for each other. And no voice coaching. Let's just learn a fun song. And then at the end, I'll make an arrangement and I'll put it in a few different keys, and you'll have a background to sing with, and you can make recordings, and you can do whatever you want with it. So during this little process, I'm kind of rebuilding my computer studio, and I decided to kind of make a rock and roll version of this song at the end. We're going to learn the ballad, we're going to sing the rock version, so super fun. The other thing about this song, not a huge range, but it's very specific as to where that range gets placed inside the key. Because some songs can have a giant range where they go from this note all the way up to the note, but some songs, I Believe I Can Fly, exists in 5 notes. It's funny, the whole thing. So it really depends. This one is kind of more of a narrow range, but where it sits in your range is super important. So I'm going to do this in the original key of C, which is really low, but that's where Cyndi Lauper did it. And then we're going to do a key in E flat for the more belty altos among us. And then in the key of G for the more tenor, baritone kind of guys. Or girls. So yeah, let's dive in. This is just a super fun song, man. Part of our American canon. Cyndi Lauper. So it's kind of, it can be done tons of different ways, as you probably have heard a lot of the covers. So let me just start by teaching you the very beginning. I'll sing the whole verse, and then we'll break it up, okay? Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after sometimes. And it does not do the chorus there, it jumps into the second verse. That's the verse. Pretty simple. So let's walk it from the beginning. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and to think of you. Now, it's really fun sometimes when the singer gets to be the percussion, and like daylights in sunsets, in the midnights in cups of coffee. Jonathan Larson's letting you be kind of the snare drum on that. Really fun. So, or the cymbal. So here, this is kind of the same idea with the clock. The lyric is clock tick and. It's funny that we have such those particular articulations that almost sounds like a clock ticking. And I put like a little shaker in the background too to kind of bring that out a little bit. So yeah, let's add that in. The rest of the phrasing is up to you, but do this for me. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and to think of you. Going on. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. In circles, confusion is nothing new. Cool, let's put those 2 pieces together. Kind of the same 2 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and to think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Yeah, going on from there. Flashback, warm nights. Try again. Flashback, warm nights. Building on from that note. Almost left behind. Good. Almost left behind. The good is for me. Almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. M's and N's are kind of vowels. You can't say them without humming. Right? Suitcase of memories. Treat them as vowels here. Time after. So cool. So let's take a really rigid walk through the verse. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and to think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after. And then comes into the next verse sometimes. Yeah, let's try it with the music. 1, 2. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick, and to think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after sometimes. Cool. Second verse. So let's just walk it slow. Same music as the first verse. New words. Watch your lyrics. 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. I may stray a bit from what Cyndi does a little bit, but it's just in an effort to kind of nail down a melody. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. I kind of like to do it that way. She does it differently. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. This is a little different. The second hand unwinds. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, and jumps into the chorus. Yeah, very good. Let's look at the second verse one more time. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, yeah, wow. And let's look at this, one of the most iconic choruses in American music. If you're lost and you look, let me get this exactly right. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. Let's back up and look at that. And I like the octave jump here. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. If you don't really have to adjust any abdominal muscles on that leap. If you're lost, ball game. If you're lost and you look and you will find me. Time after time, time after time. Again, second part is kind of the same music. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. Yeah, cool. So let's go back to the top of the chorus. Coming in from the second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. Good. And then it kind of goes on. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. And then in my version, we repeat that kind of lower notes. Time after time. And then one more time. Time after. And then this jumps into verse 3. Verse 1 and 2 are stuck together without a chorus. This jumps into verse 3. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray. We'll do the transition again in a second. Watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. And it jumps into the chorus. Yeah, cool. So let's take it from the end of the first chorus through the third verse into the chorus again. So coming from you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. Time after time, time after my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray. Watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. And look at you, you're done. You're done. That's the song. Then it does the chorus again. You're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Now, I will not sue you if you do that Cyndi Lauper jump at the end. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Just make sure, like with me, if you didn't have quite enough air to get there when you wanted, keep going. If you're a little bit late on the note, it's better than it's flat. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Yeah, cool. So let's run the entire song, and then I will show you the rock and roll version that I kind of lifted from Quiet Drive and made for you for the end. There's a new update of Logic. I got into the new drum algorithm of how you create drums with Logic, and it's really brilliant, and I added it to this project, so it's super fun for you to have some drums, kind of rock and roll to sing with for this. So let's start with just the kind of the ballad version, the late Vegas cabaret version. So let's see. Where did I start this? Big breath from the top. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories, time after sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you've said. When you say go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray. Watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Yeah, so that's the ballad version. Cool. Let me see if I can easily, into my music software, drop in the background that I made for the rock and roll. Let's see. Let me do that. I think so. Okay, so here we go. Let me unmute this track. Yay. Okay, from the top. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray. Watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. Yeah, so it's a little crazy, forgive me, but I was having far too much fun learning this software last night that I put a rock and roll version together. So yeah, I'm going to put that following this in the original key of C, and then after that, key of E flat for the middles, and then key of G for the who's among us. You know who you are. You do. Where'd the blower guys today? They normally come right now. Anyway, thank you. This is 2 months that we've been together learning songs, and wow, from lots of different places. So if you have any ideas for next week that you'd like to learn, send them over. If you make any recordings, hey, send them over. I got some new mixing and mastering software. I'll run it through it for you. See what comes out. It'll be fun. Yeah, just do it with headphones so I don't have a background that I hear, right? Just a dry feed. Yeah, send it over. All right. So I hope you and everybody you love and care about is happy and healthy. I hope there's calm seas and clear skies at your house, and there are here. So thank you for spending this time with me this week, and it's always hard to end these. I feel like I'm closing a window between us, but it's been a fun week. Thank you for letting me prepare this song for you, and I hope you have fun singing it. So from me and Cyndi Lauper and Sarah and Lainey and all of our emotions, oh, aren't there a lot? This is us signing off. Have a great week and have fun singing. Here it comes.